led us home.
We've always chased the promise of the unknown.
My brothers.
My sisters. Our sibling olives and peaches.
The horizons are ours to pursue.
Full of promise
and overwhelming potential.
Our horizons are limitless.
And so is our future.
We are our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Today we stand at the starting line of our second century.
We set the pace for what comes next.
Our leadership has never been needed more.
ACA and BBG, may this be the year with no limits.
May this be the year our chapters achieve everlasting success.
Inspire members to lead with passion and purpose.
Embrace Judaism beyond borders.
Play and compete endlessly.
May this be the year we make an unprecedented impact on the world.
Sons out on hope in immeasurable ways.
Give generously and live a better life.
Reward our soul and
Speak out loud against all hate.
May this be the year we reach our
one more team.
turn new friends into best friends.
Welcome our community. Nothing can stop us from walking to the next.
And the loving show. These are the things that have
Our hope.
our passion.
There are no limits to our love, our youth, our loyalty.
There are no limits to what we can do. Sam Beaver.
Anita Perlman,
Lane Schusterman.
And the generations of leaders before us.
made us a movement, showed us the ropes.
We are the Jewish future's greatest platform on earth.
We make real change.
We shape lives. We are hope.
Forever young.
It's on us to carry our legacy forward.
We know no limits.
In Judaism, we say that Shehechianu to bless the miracle of a moment.
And may this be the year we give thanks.
And may the Shehechianu ring out across the world again and again.
Because even after 100 years,
We can still experience things for the first time. Baruch atah Adonai.
We will endure. We will take nothing for granted.
Next generation.
for the next year,
For the next 100.
And for forevermore.
BBYO is here to stay.
Our horizons are limitless.
and so are you.
Together, we make the next generation.
As good as that looked from your perspective, it was even more beautiful from this perspective, seeing everyone together arm in arm. My name is Matt Grossman. I'm BBYO CEO, and it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be here this evening, always, and I want to acknowledge some guests who are with us tonight. First, to the parents, thank you all for joining us. BBYO's board chair, Craig Weiss, former Aleph, alum of BBYO, and Memphis. I also want to acknowledge my professional colleagues who are here. I want to congratulate them first and foremost on an amazing summer. We took nearly 1,000 teams around the world to leadership camps with us. We pivoted when we needed to pivot as it related to travel in the Middle East, and it was a very, very special summer. I know you guys had some enjoyment from it. So thanks to all of them for the incredible work they did. I also want to acknowledge some people who sat in these chairs, in this role, in the past. We have several former international board members with us here tonight. Courtney Sachs, TJ Katz. Emma Zentner is here. Ryan Ladd is here. Sean is here. Jason Beckendorf is here. So I walk in. Ben Tausnick is here. Jeff Oberstein is here. And former Grand Aleph Godol, Dan Moskowitz is here. I want to use this as a moment also to acknowledge the fact that we have, and we're so honored to have delegates here from Israel and from Ukraine, Gali Ben Moras and Mercedes Bidek. I want to speak to the two of you on behalf of all of BBYO. Your adolescent years are being spent adjacent to conflict and violence. No teenager deserves that. We are with you now. We will always be with you. Let BBYO be the place where you find joy, where you find community, and where you find togetherness. Thank you all for being who you are. Of course, I have to also acknowledge the fact that we need to bring home some hostages still. There's work to do there. This moment right now, being with all of you, the 131 delegates of execs, is one of my favorite moments of the year. It's as meaningful to me as walking into a room full of 4,000 people celebrating at the beginning of International Convention. There's a couple of reasons that I want to share with you. First off, this room includes delegates from 23 different countries. And while this event is using English as its primary language, collectively in this room, 13 different languages are spoken. Our Yiddish-speaking ancestors would be very proud of us. This diverse global gathering of languages, cultures, religious practices, this is what makes us strong. This is our diversity, and diversity is what makes people strong. This is what makes us, us. Second reason. This room, what happens over the next few days, is the start of the BBYO year. It's our Rosh Hashanah. We open a new book. We take our place in the history of this movement, which has now spanned more than 100 years. The 131 of you get to figure out what comes next, what's going to be happening in this 101st year. This is an incredible responsibility, and I know you're up for the task. And you're taking on this responsibility at an interesting moment in history. Let me explain. Does anyone know the significance of Kibbutz Degania? You don't count. Kibbutz Degania, anyone? Kibbutz Degania was the first kibbutz founded in Israel near the Sea of Galilee in 1909. It was founded by 14 young people around your age. And why is that so significant? It proved that in 1909, a community could support itself through agriculture in the land of Israel. Word started to spread across Europe, and more people started to move to the land, and more communities took root. These were the early tangible realities of Zionism. This was a moment. If those 14 had not chosen to settle there, would the others have followed? If they had delayed their journey to the land by one day, would they have missed an opportunity? If those early Jews gave up their efforts because the task was too hard or too challenging, would there be an Israel today? Here's my point. At every pivotal moment in history, there are small acts of courage, small acts of change that have enormous consequences. The job of leaders, your job, is to provoke these small moments, to see opportunity, to have faith, to inspire others so that they can accomplish great things, and to believe in even the darkest moments. That's what Sam Bieber and Anita Perlman did. That's what you guys are going to do. They saw something. They inspired others. They believed. I'm not a rabbi, but I have to relate to the Parsha this week. It's Parsha Akev, sorry. Clearly I'm not a rabbi. It captures Moses' last speech to the Israelites before his death. For the most part, he reminds the Israelites of how God remained faithful to them by bringing them to the land of Israel. The Israelites, as Moses reminds them, didn't make this easy. They defied God, worshipped idols like the golden calf, but how could you blame them? They were suffering in the desert. They were attacked by others. They dealt with disease and famine. And this God of Moses didn't protect them. As the leader, Moses' task was to convince God that the Israelites were worth being delivered to the land of Israel. And also to convince the Israelites that worshiping this one God was worth their love. Moses believed in God and the Israelites. And sometimes this takes a leap of faith. Does anyone know what Akev means? The name of this parsha? It means because. We take a leap of faith because. We don't need any more than that. Let's do this year because the world needs us, because we know we can do it. Logan knows, he believes, in the speech, Logan, that got you elected to this high office, you said, never too many, never too strong, always AZA. That phrase is not simply words, I'm quoting him now, it is a call to action. One that has withstood wars, persecution, and disaster, and now it will guide us into our into our second century. Our fraternity must be organized to not just reactively support our brothers, but to proactively strengthen our communities by growing our leaders, deepening our connection to Israel, and enriching our partnerships with world Jewry. Mercedes, you said to your BBYO sisters at that moment when you were elected, we sit in this room, we elect people to represent our voices and try to do the best we can in our role. But our roles aren't only about checking boxes off of a to-do list. We hold so much more power than we can imagine. We're the ones that can not only impact the lives of thousands of teens, but we can truly change the Jewish narrative in the whole world. We are the representatives pushed beyond limits in the past 100 years. In your words, you believe. This is the International Board to the 131 delegates. This is the International Board that you elected. It represents the 101st Grand Board of the Aleph Godol and the 81st Board of the B'nai B'rith Girls. And to begin our induction ceremony, it is my honor and pleasure to invite the chair of BBYO's Board of Directors, Craig Weiss, to the podium.
What an honor it is to be here. I'm here representing the entire Board of Directors, the International Board of Directors for BBYO. An incredibly talented, engaged, and giving group that helps the teens guide this movement. And I'm here representing them. And I mentioned it earlier, to have the honor to install these leaders for what's going to be one of their best years of their lives, but not the best, because the best is yet to come. but one of the most impactful years of their lives leading our movement. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else this evening, so let me get started. Let's get this lit. By the power vested in me by the BBYO Board of Directors, I hereby install you, Logan Rich, as the 101st Grand Aleph Godol of the Aleph Tzaddik Aleph, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office. By the power vested in me by the BBYO Board of Directors, I hereby install you, Mercedes Benzikin, as the 81st Anita M. Perlman International N'siah of the B'nai B'rith Girls, and I charge you with all duties pertaining to this high and honorable office.
The officers will take their stations and the order will come to order. Aleph Godol.
Aleph Godol.
Are all present members of AZA, BBYO, or guests?
All present are members of AZA, BBYO, or guests.
Aleph Sagan.
Aleph Godol.
See that the Aleph Shoter Katon is on guard and knows his duties.
Aleph Shoter Katon. The International Order is about to study some of the beautiful symbols of Judaism and nationalism. See that we are not disturbed by idlers. Aleph Godol. The International Order is safe from intrusion.
Aleph Sagan. Why did you seek admission to this order?
To join with those Jews who have dedicated their youth to living clean lives, that they may become manly men.
Aleph Mazkir. What are the qualifications for membership?
To be a Jew of good moral character and to be filled with the desire to be helpful.
Aleph Shoter Katon. You will now present to our order the colors of our order.
Aleph Godol. I have the honor to present the colors of our countries. Currently, BBYO exists in 63 countries and territories around the world. This evening, I will be presenting the colors of our countries that are here with us tonight. The blue, white, and yellow of Argentina. The red and white of Austria. The red, green, and white of Bulgaria. The red and white of Canada. The white, red, and blue of Chile. The red and yellow of China. The red, black, and yellow of Germany. The red, white, and green of Hungary. The blue and white of Israel. The red and white of Latvia. The red, green, and yellow of Lithuania. The green, white, and red of Mexico. The red, white, and blue of the Netherlands. The white and red of Poland. The red, white, and blue of Serbia. The red, white, and blue of Slovakia. The red, green, black, yellow, and blue of South Africa. The red and yellow of Spain. The red and white of Turkey. The blue and yellow of Ukraine. The red, white, and blue of the United Kingdom. The red, white, and blue of the United States of America. The yellow and white and blue of Uruguay.
Aleph Godol, TJ Katz, the 99th Grand Aleph Godol of the Aleph Tzaddik Aleph. You will lead us in prayer. All rise.
Our Father, who art in heaven and in our hearts, we humbly ask Thee to help us to be worthy sons of Thee, to lead clean lives, to think clean thoughts, and to do decent deeds. Help us to be good Jews, loyal countrymen, honorable comrades, worthy of the commendation of all good men.
I now declare this meeting of the Grand Order of the Aleph Aleph of BBYO open for business. Aleph Shoter Godol, and form the Aleph Shoter Katon. Our brother and sibling Alephs.
Nuestros hermanos Alephs.
My sister and sibling BBGs.
Nuestras hermanas y hermanos BBGs.
Esteemed colleagues, dear alumni and special guests, beloved family and friends, welcome to the 2025 August Executives Conference, our global movement's annual congress. Every year at this time, elected representatives from across our orders come together to embrace the responsibilities entrusted to us by our brothers, sisters, and siblings so that we can advance the sacred work of realizing the dreams of Jewish teens worldwide.
To start, we want to extend our deep gratitude to those gathered here in person and to those tuning in from around the globe. It is an honor to share this moment with you. We are humbled by the opportunity to lead our movement and cannot wait to begin. Now more than ever, our world needs new, creative, and courageous leadership. We gather in a time of profound change. Our community and our generation is hungry for new ideas, resilient leadership, and bold vision. The uncertainty we face may feel daunting, but it is not new. Time and again, teens just like us have encountered disruption or challenges and risen to meet the moment.
Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks, of blessed memory, taught that faith is not certainty, but the courage to live with uncertainty. To be a Jew is to stand in every generation as if we ourselves came out of Egypt, carrying the past as our identity and shaping the future as our task. Moments of change are, by definition, uncharted territory. And leadership is the choice to move forward even when the map is incomplete. It's easy to revere the teens who founded and grew this movement over the last century, or to admire the great leaders of the Jewish people with the clarity of hindsight. But they, too, led in the unknown. They built what they could see, trusting it might grow into something greater than they could imagine. They responded to the issues and opportunities of their day with the same energy, conviction, and imagination that we bring here tonight.
We too are living in our present. We don't know how our choices will echo across generations, but like those that came before us, we can't deny because of uncertainty. In fact, because the future is unknown and is waiting to be defined, we are compelled to act even more now.
This week's Torah portion, Eikev, part of Moses' final addresses to the Jewish people as they stand on the threshold of the land of Israel, literally means as a result of. It reminds us that today's choices shape tomorrow's realities. Tomorrow's reality is a result of today's action. For the first time, Moses is speaking to a generation poised to enter its future. A generation that was too young or not yet born to have stood at Sinai. He teaches them that the covenant they inherit can only be renewed by the actions they take. Leadership, he says, is not found only in grand gestures, but by steady, often unseen choices that shape a community's future. Progress is built with partners, not solo heroes, and responsible leadership plants seeds today so that others may harvest tomorrow.
Rabbi Sack's teaching on Eikev draws a powerful distinction between history and memory. History is what happened to other people. Memory is what happens to us. History is information. Memory is identity. This is why Judaism is a religion of memory, and why in Jewish life, memory is not nostalgia, but moral responsibility. Memory is the act of telling our story in a way that binds us to each other and to those who came before us. This is our inheritance. We are the people who dream for the future, inspired by the memory of our past. In recent years, and certainly since October 7th, we have been a people shaken by memory yet devoted to it. And it is from that devotion that our work here begins tonight.
Tonight, we remember those missing from our community. Currently, 50 hostages remain imprisoned in Gaza after 677 days unbearably in the darkness. Our memory demands that we hold fast to our people's oldest superpower, enduring hope. We pray our extended family will soon return home, that healing, renewal, and peace will soon come for Israelis and Palestinians, and that our generation will carry on Zionism to represent the best of the Jewish people's character and aspirations.
Tonight, we remember history's stubborn prejudice. Anti-Semitism is again surging around the globe. Our memory calls us to resilience, to stand against hatred in all forms, and to reaffirm our pride in our Jewish heritage.
Tonight, we remember the fragility of Jewish life when democracies falter. Our memory compels us to pursue justice, strengthen democratic values, and deepen civic engagement, and help prepare the world, because we know Jewish communities have thrived most when democracy is at its strongest.
Tonight, we remember the isolation of our past. Our memory calls us to leap forward into a movement's next era, determined to build welcoming environments and captivating experiences where every Jewish teen from anywhere and everywhere can find their place, their people, explore their leadership, and build their confidence as proud Jews capable of anything.
Over the last few years, we've celebrated our history and reveled in our memories. 100 years of the Aleph Aleph, 80 years of the B'nai B'rith girls, more than 2 decades of independence, and remarkable growth throughout the world. These milestones are inspiring, highlight the vibrancy of our movement, and remind us to commemorate progress and achievement every chance we have. But as we look to the year ahead, we are once again reminded by current events and our collective memory that we assume leadership at a moment in history in which we need to go all in. We need to take bold and fearless action like never before. It's our time to make big moves.
Our movement and the future of the Jewish people are in our hands now. We reaffirm our faith in one another and commit as the Alephs and BBGs of the 101st Executive Body to set an unprecedented tone for the next century of the Aleph Tzaddik and B'nai B'rith girls and make the next year one of our best as order has ever seen.
Our movement is thriving. Our reach has never been broader, our presence more visible, or our networks more diverse. BBYO now spans nearly every time zone on Earth, inspiring a vibrant Jewish future and bringing joy to Jewish youth in more than 750 communities across the globe every single day.
Our chapters engage Jewish teens from every walk in life. Our leaders are building community day in and day out. And tons of thousands of Jewish teens are discovering that they're part of something much bigger than themselves. Grounded in our cardinal principles and menorah pledge, we are laying the foundation for the Jewish people's next chapter. Every program we build, every leader we inspire, and every community we strengthen ensures the Jewish future is exciting, inclusive, and unshakably strong.
Our movement is growing rapidly, expanding into new communities of all sizes and geographies. Everywhere, regions are working to strengthen chapters, lead large ones toward branching into 2, and opening new chapters so that more Jewish teens have the chance to connect, lead, and make an impact.
And still, there are so many Jewish teens that haven't yet reached. Teens searching for a place to belong. They're out there, seeking for a space where they can be exactly as they are. We must redouble our outreach and recruitment in every community we serve. More than ever, now is a time where every Jewish teen should know this community is here, can be theirs, and that they are wanted. Every Jewish teen should be able to easily find their way to AZA and BBG. Our chapters simply need to be excellent. Every teen who walks into our movement deserves a meaningful experience. We are a movement of chapters. More Jewish teens participate at the chapter level than anyone else. Each successful program deepens our movement. Every Aleph and BBG make our movement and the Jewish people stronger.
To support chapters worldwide, we will encourage leaders to take risks, try fresh ideas, and push boundaries. We will link chapter boards across regions so no one ever leads alone, and will provide resources offering real support, mentorship, and inspiration. We are committed to deepening the member experience by creating more ways to contribute locally and through the International Leadership Network. Elected positions are only one way, only one path to responsibility. Our membership holds far more talent than former roles alone can leverage, and there is too much to do across the movement to look solely to those with titles. We want partners, any member with a project idea, to step forward. There should be zero barriers for any Aleph or BBG to lead this order. Every teen, wherever they live on Earth, is valuable. Every Aleph and BBG can drive our order forward.
We will expand training for the BBYO Toolbox and Program Bank, so all teens have the tools they need to craft experiences week after week. A new virtual experience will provide year-round support and mentorship for chapters worldwide, ensuring that teens and chapters anywhere can access the training they need. Chapters are where teens discover their closest friends, establish Jewish community participation as a lifelong habit, hone their leadership skills, and embrace their identity. We know how to build exemplary chapters, and we're calling on all of you to make this a top priority. Every action we take will benefit our chapters and members.
We also know that chapters are strengthened most effectively when they have consistent classes of highly trained Alephs and BBGs leading them. There is no better training ground for them than CLTC, ILTC, and International Godol. After an incredible summer of 2025, summer 2026 will ascend to a whole new level. We'll get there by partnering with summer alumni to share powerful messages, experiences, and stories. And we'll mobilize across every level of this order to ensure that these programs continue to transform lives.
Mark our words. When the summer sets of 2026, every community and every chapter will have been represented. Each program sending its participants back home, ready to make the coming year the best one yet. It's a proven fact. The more teens a chapter has trained at BBYO summer programs, the stronger the chapter ultimately is year to year. It's on us to set the tone for the next generation of AZA and BBG for success, for the future.
Over the past few years, a renewed emphasis on rituals has inspired countless Alephs and BBGs to reconnect with the traditions that make our movement unique and meaningful. From inductions and life ceremonies to separates and our favorite Shabbat songs, these moments bind us together across time and distance, connecting us to those who came before and all those who will follow. In the year ahead, we'll continue to bring these rituals to life. In every chapter, in every region, in every living room, and every campsite where Alephs and BBGs gather. And we'll encourage every member to learn about them, teach others about them, and build upon them, because our rituals are not just inherited, they're renewed and kept strong by those members and chapters that make them their own.
By prioritizing member education, enriching BBYO's traditions with local costumes across the globe, and ensuring more teens are trained to be exemplary members regardless of their leadership roles, we can propel BBYO towards a second century of success. Every candle lit, every melody sang, every cheered scream into the sky is an act of building Jewish identity for the future. And if you had any doubt that these elements of AZA and BBG experience will stay for us for your whole life? Look no farther than at BBYO's growing Alumni Association. With more than 500 living alumni leading in business, entertainment, education, politics, and Jewish life, we have a network that spans generations and continents.
Our alumni can offer so much and gain even more by reconnecting with AZA and BBG. We encourage all of you to think boldly about how you can reconnect your alumni to this exciting new part of our order and identify new ways of including them. They can help staff events, open connections to make your programs better, offer professional and life expertise as part of your training, join you as guest speakers at your conventions, and so much more. We'll invite alumni to do more than just reminisce though. They'll teach, mentor, and inspire, stepping into our programs, guiding our leaders, and opening doors for the teams who follow in their footsteps. We'll create pipelines for mentorship and professional growth, tap their expertise for our stages, and partner with them to grow our reach and our impact. Every engagement with an alum is a chance to learn from the past to fuel our future and further ensure our movement never stops moving forward.
And while we're focusing on elevating AZA and BBG in all the ways we can, our history reminds us that we can't just look inward. We're rooted in tradition and guided by our values, so we must look beyond our comfort zones, towards our neighbors, our communities, and the wider world, to figure out how we can make a difference beyond our own communities.
In a world that sometimes feels like it's coming apart at the seams, ripped apart by injustice, conflict, and suffering, we choose to shine a light. By revitalizing BBYO's stand-up campaign, we are doubling down on Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. And with our rejuvenating International Service Fund, we can bring real tzedakah to life. Together, we're turning age-old values into real, tangible action.
By mixing grassroots activism, bold fundraising, and partnership with platforms and networks fighting for democracy, we can spark change that lasts. No act of kindness is too small when it's part of our global movement. Every single effort fuels the next one.
As we step up on the front lines of world events, we also remain committed to ensure that BBYO is a space where every team can speak up and be heard. BBYO's power doesn't come from everyone thinking the same way. It comes from open conversations and respectful debates that sharpen our ideas and help us learn from each other, so that we can unite towards building a better future.
To best position our generation to shape the future and amplify our collective influence on global Jewry and on the world events we care about, we're excited to advance AZA and BBG's emerging Seed for the Future initiative, ensuring teens hold a real voice at decision-making tables everywhere.
At the State of the Order address in Denver, our predecessors, Dan and Joelle, unveiled Project 180. Over the last 6 months, that vision has grown into the Seed for the Future campaign, an ambitious movement calling on Jewish organizations worldwide to reserve voting seats for teen representatives on their governing boards.
This campaign goes beyond symbolism. If teens are tomorrow's leaders, we are today's hope. We have eager minds ready to learn and bold ideas to share. Starting in September, we'll partner with ALAs and BBGs around the globe, inviting organizations of every type to join us in embracing the future now. We can't wait to see what we're going to build together.
As we near the close of tonight's address, our excitement for the year ahead as a global team of optimistic, enthusiastic young Jewish leaders is tempered by the historic and undeniably complex times in which we lead. Israel faces profound political, social, and existential challenges. For Jewish teens across the diaspora, the aftermath of October 7th and the war in Gaza has stirred confusion, fear, and deep questions about their connection to a place they've been encouraged to call home.
In recent years, and now amplified by conflict, The resilience of our peers whose Jewish identity has been tested again and again. Rising anti-Semitism has tried to make us smaller, to hide our symbols, and to wonder when or if it's safe to be yourselves openly. These are not easy times to be Jewish, and it's natural to question how our movement can plan its next great chapter among such darkness.
But we've faced hardship before, and each time we've come back stronger. Our mission is clear. Build meaningful relationships with as many Jewish teens as possible. Ensure our chapters are vibrant and dynamic, and make every event compelling, meaningful, and joyful. These are the tools we will wield to inspire boundless pride and unshakable confidence in thousands of young Jews worldwide. Together, we stand united, we stand proud, and celebrate the everlasting strength of our people. We will meet Israel's complexities with honesty, curiosity, and empathy, honoring both its beauty and its struggles, and empower every teen to engage with Israel in all its nuance and possibility. We will equip our generation to champion a Zionism that elevates Israel into the Jewish state we envision, one that truly radiates the values we hold dear.
We refuse to be defined by fear. We will answer hate with community, ignorance with education, and isolation with belonging. Together, we are building spaces where every Jewish teen can show up fully, unapologetically themselves, where songs are loud, our rituals joyful, and our community is invited to stand alongside peers of all faith, cultures, and movements in warm partnership to make this world a better place for the future.
Every action we take throughout the year across the globe directly strengthens the vitality, unity, and security of the Jewish people. Yet none of these efforts will resonate as profoundly as when we convene in Philadelphia, the birthplace of modern democracy and the epicenter of the 250th anniversary of the United States, for the 2026 BBYO International Convention, our first gathering in this storied city.
I see 2026 isn't just our next convention. It's our chance to showcase the creativity, courage, and leadership of Jewish teens on a global stage. True to tradition, we're crafting an experience that outshines all that came before, drawing thousands of members and supporters from every corner of the world to unite in this moment. IC will be the moment to unite, celebrate our collective achievements, and amplify the goals we set this week, so we're fully equipped to make an impact we envision.
For 5 days, we'll revel in the joy of community, immerse ourselves in the richness of our traditions, and draw strength from one another. Then, we'll return to our local chapters energized and equipped to transform inspiration into action and passion into progress. We can't wait to welcome the movement home to this historic city for our largest annual gathering.
The actions we take today will shape tomorrow's reality. As Rabbi Sachs reminds us, history might happen around us, but the memories we build together will inspire all those Alephs and BBGs that come after us. There are shared memories be the fuel that powers every vote, every action, and every tomorrow we build together.
At the conclusion of our inaugural address, you, the 101st International Executive Body, will have the chance to vote to accept our vision for the order for our next year. When you vote, you are not merely affirming a list of ideas. You are embracing a shared platform, our platform, for the coming year. These priorities are ours to lead, ours to own, and ours to bring to life as one team.
We will do everything we can to support your every effort and to ensure that the organization provides all it can to ensure you are successful. But the greatest truth about BBYO has always been that we are team-led. How we choose to lead is by far the greatest variable on whether we have a normal year or a transformative one.
Take in everything we cover this weekend. Your peers believe you best represented their goals for the movement they cherish. It's on us to bring out the best in each other and the tens of thousands of members we serve. We get 1 year to lead, and it's our turn to make sure that what we accomplish now reverberates far beyond what we can understand today.
To our professional colleagues, whose wisdom and dedication guide our path, thank you. Your partnership allows us to dream bigger, lead sharper, and build the future grounded in impact and connection. We look forward to this next chapter of growth side by side.
To our boards, y'all look awesome. Congratulations on this defining moment. Your leadership ushers in a new era of responsibility and possibility. We trust you to inspire with vision, innovate with boldness, and lead with your hearts.
And to every Aleph and BBG watching from every corner of the globe, this is your movement. The future of our movement is shaped by every decision, every action, and every voice. Let us raise to this challenge and create something historic, something that will echo for generations to come.
We promise to give AZA and BBG our all. We are beyond grateful for this opportunity, and we're so excited to see where the year leads us. Thank you for your trust and support.
Now, let's make big plays for the future.
Fraternally submitted with an undying love for the Grand Order of the Aleph Godol.
And the International Order of the Neighborhood Girls.
My Heart and Home, Colharin BBYO number 828 by Cheney BBYO number 6000 and Eastern Region North Carolina Council.
Y mi corazón y hogar, BBYO Barcelona, número 5554, España.
We forever remain
Mercedes Hanna, your 81st Anita M Perlman International N'siah.
and Aleph Logan Bennett Rich, your 101st Grand Aleph Godol. With all that the Grand Order of the Aleph Godol will need from its leadership this year, I'm humbled to be able to lead this order forward alongside the members of the 101st Grand Board of the Aleph Godol. By the power vested in me by BBYO and the Grand Order of the Aleph Godol, I hereby install you, Aleph Levi Mishler Moskovitz, as the 8th Grand Aleph Peace Board. By the power vested in me by BBYO and the Grand Order of the Aleph Godol, I hereby install you, Aleph Adi Shankman, as the 37th Grand Aleph Shaliach. Now we can clap. By the power vested in me by BBYO and the Grand Order of the Aleph Godol, I hereby install you, Aleph Charles Asher Byrne, as the 101st Grand Aleph Mosque. By the power vested in me by BBYO and the Grand Order of the hereby install you, Olive Nathan Ephraim Pump, as the 35th Grand Aleph Moran. By the power vested in me by BBYO in the Grand Order of the Aleph Sadi Aleph, I hereby install you, Olive Asher Klein, as the 101st Grand Aleph Cigar.
I'm truly honored to be serving the Grand Order.
I'm truly honored to be here to carry on the rituals and traditions that were brought by us by our members in the past, the leaders in this room, and the members yet to be and become those leaders.
I'm honored and so excited to be here and to serve the next year as the 101st Grand Aleph Prosecutor to grow BBYO's social media presence, expand democracy, and increase global connectivity across our movement.
I am honored and excited to serve as your 37th Grand Aleph Shaliach and for all that we will accomplish together.
I'm excited. I'm so honored to serve as your 8th Grand Aleph Godol.
Although the International Order of the Neighborhood Girls will need from its leadership this year, I am humbled to be ordered to lead this movement forward along the members of the 81st International Board of the Neighborhood Girls. By the power vested in me by BBYO, I hereby install you, Hannah Catherine Lippy of North Florida, as the 8th International Secretary. International N'siah. By the power vested in me by BBYO, I hereby install you, Daphne Lillian Rogers of Gold Coast, as the 34th International Ima Godol. By the power vested in me by BBYO, I hereby install you, Jayla Eva Kurtzberg of Northern Region East, Baltimore, as the 81st International Sigani. May you be blessed with strength of all the members who came before you, and may their stories and triumphs give you the courage to believe in your own power and potential. May the legacy of the Menorah Pledge principles guide you in your work, giving you empathy, compassion, and drive to fight for what you believe in. May you be fueled by the strength of our friendship, supported by the arms of those around you, and stilled by the legacy of all generations and of powerful BBGs. Let this word support you through your work day to day and far into the future. Amen.
Amen.
And here's the next 181.
I'm honored to serve this year and to help create meaningful chapter programs to empower every teen in our movement.
I'm honored and excited to serve this year, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to expand membership and reinforce our rituals and traditions.
Yeah, Dad!
I'm deeply honored and grateful to be given this opportunity to further connect our movement on a global level.
I'm honored to serve and have the opportunity to connect our global movement through Judaism.
I'm honored to be here in this position and to serve. I aim to always have a happy face and approachableness. Some teams can always have a place here to be wild.
Hi everyone, my name is Fairfax. I served as the 79th Anita M Perlman International N'siah.
This is Vika Rock. I was 49th International N'siah.
57.
44th and 47th International N'siah. And we are meeting each other for the first time in 25 years. Remember to stay connected to the incredible people who will meet. My piece of advice or wisdom for you is stick together. Dream big. Because together you all can accomplish great things. It's really an opportunity for you to build the Jewish community that you want to see.
Be intentional about developing and cultivating the next generation of leaders.
But more importantly, set up your community for future success.
The chapter
That no matter how big or how small your ideas are, they will make a difference for others and the entire organization.
Embrace every opportunity and every moment that comes your way.
Embracing every single individual there.
And really enjoy this experience because in the blink of an eye, it goes so fast.
Look around the room, but really look around the room. You are among some of the very best and very brightest, and it is no coincidence that you are sitting among them.
I am wishing you all an exciting year ahead. I was sitting in the room you were all in 10 years ago.
Advocate for yourself and for others, and remember that
the Jewish people are resilient, the state of Israel is resilient, and most of all, you all are resilient.
It's important to recognize that even if you can't feel your impact now, your impact will be felt many years in the future, and you are continuing the legacy of your ancestors.
And I hope you guys have a great meeting.
Thank you so much for all you're doing to keep BBYO going. Good luck. We're all counting on you, and we have absolute faith in you, and we can't wait to see what you do next.
Logan, I stole a gavel from you, but before I can hand it back to you and Mercedes, executive body, I have a question for you all. We have a question.
Is there a motion to accept the ACA and BBG inaugural address as given by your 101st Grand Aleph Godol, Logan Rich, and your 81st Anita M Perlman International N'siah, Mercedes?
Motion! The chair recognizes Eastern North Carolina. Is there a second?
Second! The chair recognizes Spain. Is there a poll?
The chair recognizes the Alice and BBGs of Northern Region East. Is there any dissent?
Seeing and hearing none, we will now officially turn the meeting back over to Logan and Mercedes.
Now that our business has ended, it is our hope that we carry on our deliberations in a manner benefiting the greater organization we are part of. Let us now leave with free and joyous hearts, and with minds that are filled with the thoughts and deeds of pure and noble. Will the Shomer of Reed, Courtney Stack, the 79 Anita M International N'siah, I was at her board, and please join us in three closing prayers. Feels like 2 years ago.
You are never too young to lead, and you are never too old to learn.
I now declare this meeting officially adjourned. Let us join hands in a friendship circle and sing their international BBG song.
We pledge to the BBG, our love, our youth, our loyalty. We sing to thee with joyous sounds, our voices reach the sky. From Zion came the white and blue to give these colors bold and true. Our loyal daughters gather round to raise our flags on high. I pledge to thee, O BBG, my love, my youth, my loyalty. I sing to thee with joyous sounds, my voices reach the sky. From Zion came the white and blue to give these colors bold and true. Our loyal daughters gather round to raise our flags on high.
We will take a moment to ritualize this moment in our Jewish tradition with words of Shechianu, words we've already heard once tonight in our opening video, words to bless God with gratitude for this moment and for the journeys we've each taken to arrive here together. Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. We will offer one more song, a charge from us to you, for all of us, as we embark on this journey and entrust this executive body with this amazing opportunity for leadership, that we take every moment to appreciate where we are and the opportunities that we've been given. Please sing along if you know it, or when you know it, as the words will be on the screen. May I suggest you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. May I suggest this time is blessed for you, this time is blessed and shining almost blinding bright. Just turn your head and you'll begin to see the thousand reasons that were just beyond your sight. The reasons why I suggest you, why I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a world that's been addressed to you, intended only for your eyes. It's a secret world, like a treasure chest to you, of private scenes and brilliant dreams that mesmerize. A tender lover's smile, a tiny baby's hands, the million stars that fill the turning sky at night. I suggest
Thank you to everyone who joined on the live stream on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see you around.